In a major blow to the Labor government's green dream, a new poll in The Telegraph has revealed today that regional Australians are losing interest in renewable energy. News Corp Australia's exclusive Mood of the Bush report found that support has plummeted from its 2022 high of 64% down to 55%. The poll also found that 1 in 4 regional Aussies believe Labor is rushing into the transition. That's up from 1 in 5 last year. Now, former Special Forces Commando Wes Hennessy and retired New South Wales Police Sergeant Glenn Gorrick join me now. Gentlemen, great to see you as always. Wes, I'll go straight to you. You know regional Australia as well as anyone. Does this surprise you?
No, it doesn't surprise me at all, Erin. There's 3 main issues here. And the first one is, there's not much talk ever of the actual expense and the real cost incurred of gathering these precious resources when we're talking about solar farms and the wind farms. A lot of prime agricultural real estate is also used for both of the farms instead of putting them, further out into the more remote regions of Australia, which creates another logistical problem, i.e. running that power back. And the third point I'd like to make is, it's quite evident that we're just not ready for this, power source to, it's just not economical, and that's been proven over and over again. So I think for those reasons, the majority of Australians, and especially in the agricultural communities, are starting to, oppose it. There were some quick dollars to be made. I think some people grab that, but the reality is it's not good, and we're not ready for it.
Wes, I agree with you. And Glenn, I believe that most Australians, in fact, you'd be silly not to, want to do what's best for the environment. We want to keep the world as good as we can for as long as we can for our kids, etc. But I think the issue that sensible Australians have is that there's no point in killing ourselves to do this when it ain't going to make much of a difference, when all these other countries that are much bigger than us aren't doing anything either. So why cripple ourselves when it's not going to make a huge difference?
Yeah, look, Erin, I'll take my law enforcement hat off and put my electrician's hat on. My family has an electrical background. My father was an engineer on the grids. One thing with renewables, there's an underlying tone in this matter where they're forcing it onto everybody because the Albanese government is holding on to power with the Teals and the Greens, and they are trying to keep them happy by just doing whatever they're told in regards to renewable energy. And look, you cannot force it onto people. It has to take time and it has to be balanced, and it's not happening.